Good morning, y'all. This week's style just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but I figured out that I need to be parting like way back here when I do the cornrows instead of just doing down, 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 because I don't have enough hair in the back to go into a ponytail. But I'm doing like the two ponytail method. You split your hair into two so that it's not as much tension in one hair tie and not a gap in the middle. But I know I used to do like themes for the week and then I just stopped because my theme for the week has been stress these past couple vlogs. But this theme for this week wasn't stress. I actually don't know what it was, but today is Sunday. It's like 6:45 in the morning. Do I want to be up this early? No, because I didn't go to sleep until around like probably closer to like 1:30. You know, it's still that time of the month for me. I'm probably like on day 13 or 14. But yeah, so I do pray that y'all will continue to have, or if you're not having a blessed day, I pray that you do have a blessed day. Let me know what things God is teaching y'all this week. Something that I have been learning is to stop being condescending toward others. I know God has blessed me with a lot of wisdom, and so how dare I be condescending to people whenever they ask me a question. I know I get very like easily irritated and angered at times when people like ask me questions or when I have to repeat myself. And it's like, okay, well, if they're asking you questions, it's because you have an answer that they're searching for. Why not rejoice because they feel comfortable with asking you for the solution? Duh. I'm just going in with water, by the way. I had to, like, that's not humble. So I had to calm down. And then also, I'm going to be a teacher. So it's going to be millions of kids asking me questions. So that's something that God has, He's been correcting me about. Because I'm like, hold up. This isn't even my gift of wisdom. So how am I going to get mad because somebody may ask me to repeat myself or ask me to help them in an area? And my frustration would come from the fact that I'm like, well, I feel like they should already know this. Why are they asking me? Well, that's because they don't know. Duh. So, yeah, my theme for the week, I would say humility. Because in order to stop being condescending, in order to stop sitting, we have to be humble to God and recognize how lowly we are in comparison to Him. But yeah, that was probably the thing for the week. And then also, I want to say struggle low key, because like I've been struggling to, or not struggle, because I have been struggling to adjust, but the word more so is adjust. Like, that was another thing for this week, in my opinion, because like I'm in a new apartment, like I've been out of town, like finals are over, start a job next month. So many things are going on, and so I'm just feeling a lot of things, but I would say that like that's a big thing as well, like me trying to adjust to summer being here. But yeah, so I love y'all, but God loves you more. I pray that y'all will have a blessed week. And this is like me actually doing an outro. I don't usually do this, but yeah. Oh, I've also been very consistent of like uploading this week, different things like that. I'm still struggling with uploading to different like platforms, but I'm gonna try to do that today. Not try, I'm gonna do that today. So yeah. But okay. I love y'all.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome to this week's vlog. I'm currently on my way to church, and I'm actually gonna be early today. So I'm gonna stop for some matcha. Starbucks is calling my name. So yeah, I did eat this morning. My breakfast was drizzlicious because I just needed something to sit on my stomach for caffeine. I did drink some more water too. I had like this much. Drank that. Already filmed a video for today. Y'all, I thought I just seen a man standing there. See, this is why I need to stop watching all them scary movies and stuff. Like, the way it be playing with your mind, why would you want to live in a constant state of fear like that, Araya? Do better. Okay, but I'm on my way to church, y'all. Hey, y'all. Post-church. I really did not want to go to church this morning. Like, I was struggling so bad, and I literally had to pray and ask God to, like, help me get up because I did not want to do it. My commute to church could be anywhere from like 30 to 50 minutes depending. Today it only would have been 26 if I didn't stop to get the matcha. Matcha wasn't hitting this morning, so I normally do a matcha latte at Starbucks with oat milk, sub the simple syrup for sugar-free vanilla, and then from there I will also do like some type of like powder. So like I'll do like 3 scoops of like a lavender powder. That was like if I did a venti. I don't really do like ventis anymore. I don't really need to. I just need like a quick little boost or something like that, so I'll do that. But today I just got like it's like a iced oat milk lavender matcha, but I just got that hot, and so she just did like a matcha with like the lavender cream cold foam and all that stuff. It didn't hit the same as when it has like the lavender scoops and then sugar-free vanilla. So there's that, but it did its little job. And the Drizzlicious was good. Like I said, I became a member today at my church. So, excuse me, kind of talked about this in different vlogs, but the church that I'm currently at, or my church, we do a membership process. And so it's not just you having an altar call and then you deciding I'm going to join the church today, because like you don't know the church history, you don't know the elders and the deacons, you don't know their core theological views. What are their views on communion, like secondary issues? What are their views on salvation? Like we don't know that yet. So you go through an 8-week process, and you're essentially with other new people for that 8 weeks. And so you have like up until like the 5th week to join, because you don't really want to miss out on a lot of like the core teachings that they have. And so we'll go over that, which it's nice. It really is nice that we take time to look through that. And so they gave us a packet today. Just with all this stuff in there, and like the membership covenant. They talked a lot about like really good things. I love that they mentioned spiritual like discipline within the church, because at a lot of churches I do think that can be a huge downfall. Like for a lot of churches, I realize they don't have church discipline. I haven't been to a lot of churches that have church discipline, so I'm like, okay, like I see that, I get that, but like when someone messes up, it's kind of just like church gossip and not like a correction pattern, when the Bible clearly tells us that once you've sinned against someone else or whatever the case is, or you recognize a fault in a brother or sister in Christ, you go to them, and then you bring someone else, and then that's when you have to bring it to the church, like the elders and deacons. We're still continuing to go over 1 Peter, and we will be going over 1 Peter for a while. I really love that this church like just breaks down biblical topics. That is amazing to me. Like I really love that. They don't really preach topically, like they're not gonna say like, I feel like the Lord's telling me to teach on drunkenness, and then they pull like 12 scriptures from the Bible that may or may not really apply, but really just fit their narrative. They don't do that, which I really, really love. But yeah, just the main points from today, because we went over 1 Peter chapter 3 verses 8 through 12. There are a lot of characteristics that we need to have. Peter was saying we need to be in harmony. So that means that we need to have unity with each other. And that does not mean that we're supposed to all just be the same, because we are each created differently in his likeness. But it also tells us to have sympathy, be sympathetic towards other believers in Christ. Like we are for each other, we're to care for them. We need to be loving and understand that God put us together with certain people for a reason. It helps you if you love them, makes things a lot easier. We need to be compassionate. Ask yourself, how can I help this person in their life, in their walk with Christ? and we need to have humility. We don't need to think less of the characteristics that Christ has already attributed to us, like blessed, holy, cared for, loved. We don't need to start saying like, oh, I hate myself and I'm so dumb. Not degrading. That's not what we're to be. We're to realize that we do have characteristics from Christ, but we also need to realize that on top of that, we also need to be thinking less of ourselves. Like, we shouldn't always be the focus for certain things. Like, Christ needs to be a huge point of our lives and just of our focal points. I'm watching one of the couples like go to their car, and the husband is just like opening the door for his wife. I just love like little things like that. Like, it seems little, but it's big. It's very big. Like, you're a gentleman. I love that. Okay, and then also we talked about how like Jesus is the ultimate embodiment of humility, of compassion, of love, of sympathy, of harmony. And just by us saying like, oh yeah, I should be a better person, that's not really gonna cause us to really fulfill these things. And if they do start to become fulfilled, it's not gonna have longevity, because it's not in our nature to just sit here and just to be like, I'm gonna be a good person today. Says no person ever. We always do it for some type of selfish gain. And so we have to understand that we have to do these things through Christ, through the lens of him, putting him first. And then in order for us to live a good life, we need to do good unto others, blessing those who harm us. Yeah. Face alone to tell you I struggle with that. We're supposed to, like, if somebody curses us, return that curse for a blessing. And it's hard. It's very hard. I just recently got tested because me and Aunt had like got into like it wasn't even an argument. It's just Aunt said something that I didn't like, and I was very offended. And in that moment, there are so many things that I wanted to do. Like, I just wanted to be so harmful with my words back toward him. And I was like, do that for what? I'm supposed to trust Christ enough that while I can speak my feelings, I'm supposed to do so with grace. So I told him, like, that hurt so bad when you said that. And he made it easy to forgive him because he apologized, and he said that was never my intention to have said that. Like, he's making it easy. But I also had to grow in tolerance. Like, okay, I expressed to him that I was hurt. He fixed it. Now what? Are you just going to harbor in anger? No, you're going to be forgiving. I could have said something back that I felt like would have also hurt Aunt, but what would that do? Now we're just fighting fire with fire, and the only fire that we need is the Holy Ghost fire. And what I wanted to say was not Holy Ghost approved. It's not Holy Ghost approved. And how do you know it wasn't Holy Ghost approved? Anything that's done with bad intentions, first of all, that's already not Holy Ghost approved. And then on top of that, we can still do or say things with good intentions, but good intentions doesn't always equal Christ. Like, you could say, I'm doing this for good, or I thought this was good. That's the problem though, because that means that when we think something is good, it's probably wrong. We have to look through the lens of Christ. But saying all that to say, we got to bless those who harm us. Look at Luke chapter 6 verses 27 through 30. That's a good passage to look at, like blessing those who curse us. And then whenever we want to harm somebody, just be quiet. Whenever Aunt was apologizing to me, I wanted to say, I don't care about that apology and do that for what? So I was silent. I just listened to him, and I heard everything that he was saying. I still recognized my anger, and I communicated that to him. Let him know, like, I kind of need to sleep on this or think on this. But I also knew that, like, don't let the sun go down on your anger. So I gave myself no more than a day to talk to him and just to do things like that. Bless those who hurt you, which is so hard. It is so hard. It's so hard. Be careful what you say to others and what you say about others. Your tongue is very powerful. The Bible tells us that we can see good days when we watch what we say. Our mouths get us into a lot of trouble because we just talk and we talk and we talk. I was telling Milan this yesterday, but like, we have one mouth and two ears for a reason. For a reason. But we act like we have two mouths and one ear, or even half of an ear sometimes. But we can look at Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29. Our speech is to lift others up. We're supposed to do things in good conduct. And we're also to turn from evil. We need to be doing good. We need to be seeking and pursuing peace. And we have to understand that God watches out for us. And God hears us no matter what's happening. So whenever evil is done against us and we're told, turn the other cheek, we're told to bless those who curse us, we're told to be the bigger person, to still admit our wrong, even if we weren't the initial wrongdoer, we're to do those things because we know that while we're doing what we can, which is living out the Bible and handling conflict in a correct way, God is also looking out for us, and he will correct that other person. Ultimately, with Ant, he couldn't take back what he said, and I couldn't take back the fact that I felt offended, because it happened. Like, it happened, and those feelings were not going to be erased anytime soon. However, what I realized is that no amount of me being angry or being nasty or rude to him was going to change the conviction that God was already letting ruminate in Ant's heart. And so I was like, okay, like, I accept your apology, and I didn't do anything else after that. I didn't try to shove it in his face. I didn't say, yeah, remember that time when you said and you hurt me? I didn't do any of that, because I knew that Ant is a child of God, and I also am God's child. And so he's going to handle us both according to his will. And even if we weren't children of God, God is still going to handle us according to his will. He's still going to correct us. So we may not be like open to his correction if we're not actively walking in Christ, but it would still happen. So I do need to get lunch from somewhere. Do I know where? No, I do not. But I'm gonna sit and think about what I want to get for lunch. I'm not super hungry right now, but I know I will be later, and I'd rather just get it now that I'm in Rockwall, because there's like less traffic and stuff. Definitely not going to In-N-Out, because In-N-Out in Rockwall after service, it's like no matter what service I go to, packed. Every time it's packed, and I'm like, I'm gonna pass. Love y'all though. But yeah, so I pray that y'all are having a blessed day whenever y'all see this vlog. Let me know what God is teaching y'all, or what y'all are learning in church, or if you're like me, have you always been to different churches? I grew up Baptist. I'm now kind of like non-denominational for the most part. I also found out that the church that I currently go to, they don't really label themselves as a denomination, but they do hold more of like Reformed Baptist theology, which I will have to look more into. But yeah, like, what are y'all? Because I'm curious. I know like everyone has different beliefs on denominations and different things. All right, y'all, this online order was like pretty easy. I got the banana foster pancakes, so yeah. Oh, hopefully it has like silverware and stuff, but back to card.
Hey bookies. Hey bookies. I'm always gonna be in the bathroom. Well, I'm not gonna always be in the bathroom, but I really like the lighting in here. The buff is cute, but she will be getting washed tomorrow. The braids I just didn't go how I want, which I'm pretty sure I told y'all about. But I'm gonna shower. And I'm gonna go get Subway. I'm getting a chicken salad sandwich foot one, and I added like the cheese on there and asked them to toast it, put on the flatbread. Their flatbread is banging. Y'all always banging. So this is editing me, and this actually will be the end of the vlog. This was a super short one for this week. I have no clue why I did this or why I made that face, y'all. Yeah, sorry. I pray again that y'all have a blessed day. Getting a little raspy in here and my nose was getting a little like hot and uncomfortable, like when it's humid in Texas and it's like that. So I'm not getting sick, but we shall see. I do have raspberry tea though. Shout out to my sweet mate Ayana. But good. I said my pickup order for 7:05. It's like 6:38. Hopefully I can make it. Yeah. In one of my vlogs a while ago, I had talked about the fact that like I bought a lot of my summer stuff in advance, like all my hygiene items and all that stuff. So ignore my retainers, or actually don't say hi to them. But ran out of mouthwash. Guess what? I already bought multiple. Where that went? These I have extra deodorant, extra wipes. I have extra wipes down. Oh, not down there. My bad. Like in here, I have extra stuff, extra retainer cleaners, extra wipes, extra toothbrushes, extra deodorant, extra all that stuff. Why am I saying that? If you know you are not good with money and you get an influx of money, especially as Christians, it's so important to honor what God has blessed us with, and we have to show God that we can take care of the small things He gives us so that He can bless us with more. And so I know that I've struggled with money for a while,
but I was more serious about like paying things off this year. And so I said, you know what, I know I'm gonna be moving into summer housing this summer, and I don't wanna have to worry about like not being able to afford deodorant or toothpaste or pads, because I've been there before, and that is such a terrible feeling. We've got to scrape pennies together for your basic hygiene, so you can't even think about going out to eat or doing like fun activities. And so I bought that stuff months ago. In a month, I spent like a cool like $150 on everything. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I wanted to do this, or I wanted to go out to eat with this person, or I wanted to take a day trip here. And I was like, ugh, but it's gonna be worth it in the future. It's gonna be worth it in the future. And it is. Because I'm not gonna have to stock up on wipes. Look at the tissue, y'all. I have tissue underneath there. I'm not gonna have to stock up on tissue for a little while. Now I am on the check, so I gotta buy more. But like, it will only be little things. Like, I'm not gonna be lacking anything because my needs are supplied. And it may seem like, yeah, you're the one who did that. No, God helped me. And by using biblical principles, I was able to steward my money financially. I'm not saying like he cracked open the heavens and he said, here go $1,000. No, I'm just saying by using his word to apply biblical principles to my life with finances, by giving generously to others, by making sure that I'm not overspending, by making sure that I'm paying off my debts, I've been doing really good. And so I'm so thankful to God for that transformation, because even just last year, recently last year, like the end of last year, I blew money. And that number is stuck in my head, y'all. Like even the penny amount, when a large deposit hit my account, I blew that money. And I can't even really tell you everything I spent it on, but it was a lot of money and I blew it. And I was so embarrassed, and I said, God, please give me another chance. And he has given me so many chances, and I'm just so grateful because I am now able to take care of things that need to be taken care of. He is amazing. Y'all see my face right now? It's because I'm tasting hair gel. I took my glasses off. I don't know why, but I took my glasses off. I'm brushing my teeth. Y'all, this is my edge control toothbrush. Why did I get that confused? Because this is how my toothbrush looks. I'm telling y'all, my astigmatism is getting worse, and this is disgusting. Like,
Y'all.
Y'all. It is 7:08 in the morning. I need a second to gather my thoughts. I've been up since 4:30, and you can tell. You can really tell. I had to shuffle through the boxes. I still haven't sorted the bills. Don't even know when that's gonna get done. I don't have the energy for it. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm so sorry. I forgot what I was saying. Chick-fil-A breakfast. I've been craving Chick-fil-A breakfast, and Chick-fil-A is a great place to go if you want like good like protein and like you're able to track just your nutrition and things like that. So I'm gonna go there. Last time I got like a sausage, egg, and cheese, like sausage, egg white, and cheese on an English McMuffin. English McMuffin. I got that, and then I got the chicken minis, and I was still like, that gave me a good amount of protein, and I still like, it had me full. And I was on the road trip when I went to go pick up Vaj in the week before. No, 2 weeks ago. By the time y'all seen this vlog, the vlog 2 weeks ago. And so it was really good, kept me full. And then I also have some water in the back. I don't know if you can see it, but it's back there in a little cute jar. But I woke up this morning, y'all, and I had to use the restroom, and like I was like, I felt like a little hot, and so I was like, I know I'm not going back to sleep. And I tried, trust me, I tried. And so I was like, okay, you need to get up and do something. And so I started praying. Y'all, I was acting like, excuse me, what Jesus told us not to act like in the New Testament, which is just babbling just because. That's what I was doing, because I felt bad. I was like, well, if I'm waking up at a certain time, like, I know God's an intentional God, so it has to be intentional. And so I was like, I need to be doing something, like, and so I said, wait a minute, I have 9 unposted drafts. And so just a quick tip for anyone out there, when you're doing content creation, I know people say, just post it, just do it. Hear me out. I say instead, stack up content, like make a couple short reels, and then make like a couple long form YouTube videos, and then start editing them. For me, editing is the hardest part. It's the hardest part. Edit them and then draft them. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna start posting on a schedule. I just think that's a good way to go about it, especially like if you're really busy. That is what I do. So I think what I'm gonna start doing is posting short form content Monday through Friday. And so that means like it's getting uploaded on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. And then from there, on Sundays, I will be posting a weekly vlog. Saturday will just be like my rejuvenation day. Like, okay, you start thinking about new ideas for the next week, all that stuff. That's a good schedule for me, and I can kind of ease into that with summer being here, because I don't have as much on my plate, but I will have a lot more on my plate next month. Like more bills are due, I had to start working, all the things. And so I'm like, what? I also forgot Aunt's parents are gonna be here this week, and I'll be meeting them for the first time. So yeah, I need to buy gifts for them. So I'm gonna do that at some point. They'll be here Friday, and today's Monday. Oh God, I thought today was Wednesday. Oh gosh, I was like, I don't have time. Like, what am I gonna do? Araya, pause. You're not you when you're sleepy. Because I only had like 4 hours of sleep. And again, you could tell. But yes, I gotta get gifts for them. Aunt told me to get them like chocolates and stuff. They're not really gonna be here in Dallas for the most part. So I wouldn't to get them like a Dallas shirt, because this would be like their first time in Dallas, I'm pretty sure. But they're not gonna be in Dallas, we're gonna be in Killeen. So I was like, dang, okay. But yeah, so I just threw this on. I had this on yesterday, like mine, because I had already showered and stuff, but just put this on top of it. It's not even cold outside, I don't think, but I feel like I'm gonna be cold. That's what I'm gonna do. When I do read my Bible, I'll be reading 1 Peter. There were a couple weeks I missed at church, and we've been going over the book of 1 Peter, and so whatever I miss, I'm just gonna read that on my own, so I can be caught up when the Sundays come, because like I was a little off. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read now, and I know I'm still a little incoherent, but I'm still a little here too. So I'm gonna read. I'm actually gonna be able to pray this time, hopefully, without my mind wandering or me going to sleep. And then I'm gonna go get Chick-fil-A. A smoothie bowl would hit too, though. No, we'll see. Okay, y'all, I just ended up door dashing. I did not think I got sriracha. I'm too tired, but yeah, I was too tired to drive, and I feel like that's not responsible. So here's my Chick-fil-A order. I'm surviving. I'm washing my face right now. I got my order. It's just waiting in the room for me. I know, like, I feel groggy because I've only had a couple hours of sleep, but like, this feels like insane. You can tell, like, my eyes, everything, like, I'm like, whoa.
I think I also just kind of feel like this because I think this is like day 15 of my period, day 14 or 15. And so, look, I'm here, but yeah. I'm just surviving at this point.
Hey y'all, it is 8:35 according to the microwave. Couple things. So I know I was super groggy this morning, like really groggy, and I would chalk that up to like, I was like, dang, like it's really just because I only had 4 hours of sleep. But I just feel like the difference. Like, well, we know our bodies, and I know the difference between me waking up groggy because I only had a couple hours of sleep versus it feels like I got hit by a bus. It felt like I got hit by a bus this morning. And so a couple things. I know I'm on day 14 of my period, but I also know that I constantly get irregular periods. I also know, like, I have endometriosis, so I know the things that come with that. But when I say I feel like I've been hit by a bus, I'm not talking about cramping wise, that type of pain. I'm talking about like even now, like when I was out driving, like my nose kind of felt like warm and hot on the inside. And I was like, okay, well maybe that's just the humidity outside. But like I kind of feel like that, like weird, like I gotta swallow because it feels like I'm about to taste mucus or something. But it's not like really there, but like the phlegm is building up, which I know you're normally supposed to spit it out, but like it's not really mucus, but my saliva is thickening. And so I'm like, that is not normal period symptoms for me. Yes, I may struggle with like breathing at times on my period, and I get very winded easily, but on day 14, those usually happen towards the beginning. And so I think I'm getting sick. Like sick, not like period sick, but to deal with them on top of each other, that's why I'm trying to figure out, like, is this sickness or is it not? And so I told myself I was gonna wash my hair, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick to that because I don't feel the best, but I still have enough energy to go out and get things done. So I'm gonna do my hair, and I'm gonna attempt to do a wash and go. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna do my hair, and then if I'm up to it, because I'm just really not feeling like doing anything else for the night, I'll like go out and hit up a CVS or something to get some cold and flu medicine. But the reason why I'm also kind of waiting on that is because I need to do some research, because the second set of things is that I think I have an iron and or vitamin D deficiency. So with bleeding extremely heavy, you lose a lot of iron. And so I know that because I bleed pretty heavy and it's really irregular, I know that like I've kind of had to watch out and see like if I'm anemic. But like I was always like, well, I don't have no cravings for ice, so I was like, I'm good. Like that was always my indicator. My mother more than likely has endometriosis, never been diagnosed. Same thing for my maternal grandmother, to the point where like they've recommended them to get hysterectomy. So my Nana already has hit in menopause, thank God, but she has like really bad hot flashes and has had them since I was a kid. Hopefully y'all could take me serious with me like taking my thing out and my hair starting to come down. Because I did just do that mid-conversation, but they've had that, and my Nana is anemic, and I'm pretty sure my mom is as well, and at different times, like, I know for sure my mom has had to take, like, iron pills and different things like that. I got tested, like, my iron levels and all that stuff when I was, like, around... It actually could have been anywhere from 13 to 15. I don't exactly remember when. Let's just say 14 to hit in between. No, I feel like it was like 15. I don't know. But I got tested and all my vitamins and stuff were fine. And that shocked me because I know I have endometriosis. So I was like, But like since almost 5 years ago, because I'm about to be 20, or it could be 6 years or 7 years. I don't know how long ago that was when I got tested. But since then, I've just always said, yeah, I got tested once. Like I'm not anemic. Okay, that was years ago. And so... I know some other symptoms are like always getting cold or like super, super cold or super, super hot. That happens to me a lot. Like, when cold comes, I'm extremely cold. I need to bundle up. But as soon as an ounce of hot hits, I'm immediately hot and I need to change. Like, it's very quick. It's kind of like my body doesn't take time to adjust. And then also my nails, I'm not sure if this is gonna focus or not, but my nails have like a lot of cracks in them. I hope that's focusing. Is this one? My nails have a lot of cracks in them. Oh, focus, girl. And like at the top, and like you can even kind of see, not my cuticles, but like those cracks. They have them at the top and they're always there. And like my nails will grow really long, but they've always broken off since I was a kid. Same, I'm trying to do this hand, but it's kind of like weird the way I'm positioned. Turn this way. Okay, it's really more so with this hand, but like they grow long and then they crack and peel at the top. So my nails are like super brittle. And usually like I'll just put on like a nail hardener or like a strengthening solution, but even then my nails still always break off no matter what. And then the final straw for me was today. So I was editing. So look at God, like, and how he does things and how intentional he is. And so I've been really, really, really trying to be big about the fact that I told myself that I was going to be consistent for a year with content. So April of 2025, no, I think this was May. This might have been May, but April or May of 2025 to April or May of 2026, a year of being consistent, like faithfully uploading weekly vlogs, faithfully uploading short form content on the platforms and things like that. Told myself I would do that and I've been sticking with it. And so recently, it's in this vlog, but I showed y'all like that I was cornrowing my hair. And I've kind of learned as a side note, like, because my hair shrinks up, of course, it's a natural thing to do, it shrinks up whenever it's wet, or, you know, anything when it's wet. I have learned that whenever I do my cornrows, my hair will shrink. So it's not going to be as long as this because it's not stretched. So when I do the side part cornrow, instead of just like doing like this and stopping and having the braid hang off to the side, it doesn't reach the back when I try to put it in a ponytail. So what I have to do is I have to section and go all the way around my head and then come back, and then section and go all the way around and come back, instead of just 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then 1, 2. It doesn't work that way because my hair is not that long yet. But so I'm getting ready to do my weekly protective style. Like, I filmed the video and everything. I washed and shampooed my hair like normal. I didn't do a protein mask or anything like that because I know my hair is low porosity, protein sensitive. So I only do like a protein mask like once a month or so. And so I was like, it's not time for me to do a protein mask. So I haven't done a protein mask or anything. My hair was wet. I put a little bit of argan oil in like my leave-in conditioner like I normally do. And I've shown my hair in its wet state in vlogs before, but something was different. Like, when I looked back to edit in that video, I could see the unevenness in my hair. Why is that a concern for me? Because I understand that my hair was wet, but even wet, it should all be at the same angle. There were some parts of my hair that were really curly and long, and then other parts that were kind of short and drawn up. Like, literally, like, it looked like a barber that edged somebody up wrong. Like, it was like long here and then short here and then here and then getting long here and then there. And then when I turned around, you could kind of see that, like, I have a whole bunch of density at the roots, but towards the end, it is so thin. It is literally so thin. And that is extremely scary to me, because my hair should not be breaking off like that. And I'm also even more concerned because I just had a trim in April, so last month, because I silk pressed my hair. And so I pretty much trimmed everything pretty leveled out. I didn't do like a blunt bob cut, but everything should have been evened and leveled. And so if I cut my hair like this just last month, even with all of the growth in the world, there shouldn't be no reason why if I cut in a U shape, it's starting to look like sticks and stones and valleys high and low is being thrown in my hair. It's crazy. And so I looked at that And I remembered recently, I haven't been looking this up or anything, on my TikTok For You page, there has been a girl that went really viral because her hair broke off because she was anemic and she was not taking her iron pills, because she didn't know she was anemic, I don't think. But her hair it literally broke off. And how thin it was, like if you, in the pictures I'm showing, literally like she would have a whole bunch of density at her roots, because that's the freshest set of hair, and the ends looked so thin. And I'm not just talking about if you've already had dead ends. No, I know my hair. I'm a natural girl. I'm pretty much always natural. Like, I'm not permed or relaxed or anything. I only do silk presses twice a year, so I know what heat damage looks like. I've done big chops before multiple times. Like, Aima cut my hair in blunt bobs. Like, I promise you, I know when hair may just not be working out because it's a product, or hair may be shrunken up a little bit because it's in its wet state. I get that. But my hair looks severely broken off, and just the symptoms of me being super, super cold or super, super hot, to the point where, like, even this morning, I woke up because I was so hot. But then when I would take the cover off, I was too cold. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is too much. But that's a nightly thing for me. My nails always breaking off. Like, I do think these are signs. And so I am going to look into iron and vitamin D supplements, because I feel like my hair is kind of saying, help me, help me. Like, I feel like it's kind of like, Araya, like, you got to do something, or we're gonna break off. And I would hate for that to happen. I literally said, I don't know if I kept that clipping in one of my vlogs, because I was like, Araya, you're doing too much, like you're shooting for the stars. No, I want to see my hair at tailbone length. Like, I actually want to be able to retain my length. I don't want to always be stuck like at like middle bra strap length. Like, here is pretty much, oh, and even my ends, they're so brittle. That's another thing too. Like, y'all, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. But my hair has always pretty much been at like this length. And I know my hair grows. Every Black woman's hair grows. And so I just want to be able to retain that length. And so I want to be consistent with washing my hair and doing those things. But I know that no amount of hair products, no amount of hair regimens is going to outdo a vitamin deficiency. And so I want to start off by looking into supplements, because it does run in my family. It's very prevalent. And again, I do bleed heavy. So all the signs are there. But I don't just want to take any iron or vitamin D supplement. Like, I want to know like what's the right dosage, we're starting off, how long I should be taking it for, and just all of those things. So yeah, there's that. I also did, y'all, I was very productive today. Despite what y'all saw and me being groggy, I was very productive after that. I told y'all I decided not to drive, and that was the best thing to do this morning. I was too delirious. I was way too delirious. And I just did not feel like it was best if I was driving, and I felt like that. Like, I don't feel well. Like, I know my body. I know my body. So not only do I know my periods and what symptoms come even though they're irregular, I also know my hair. And I know that my hair is not at its full state. And like, there are even certain curls that won't even curl properly. I don't like this. Something is not well with this. I do not like it at all. And I also know my body whenever it feels like sickness is about to come on. One of the telltale signs every single time I'm about to get sick is that I start to feel weak. And like, it may start in my chest. Like, now I kind of feel it in my chest a little bit, like a lot of pressure. And I genuinely feel weak. Like, I don't want to get out the bed. That is exactly how I felt this morning. No amount of sleep, no amount of rest, because I'm getting sick and my body's letting me know. So I want to get medicine and all that stuff. On the plus side, because I don't want to just seem like I'm like, oh my goodness, like all this horrible stuff is happening. No. If anything, I'm saying all this to say that preventative care is very important, and I'll also double it as a spiritual aspect. I was just talking to Aunt about this, like on the car ride to get Jollibees. I tried this Jollibees for the first time, their chicken sandwich. It was really good, and I got it fresh. It took them a while, and I had to like pull around and all that stuff. Even though I did like a mobile pickup order, But when I bit into that sandwich, I started giggling. I was like, I'm not even mad no more. Their mashed potatoes are actually really good too. Mashed potatoes and gravy. And I'm not even a mashed potatoes and gravy girl. And then I got an ube pie. Because I've been craving like ube pie. I don't think I showed y'all. I hope I included a clip of my ube matcha swirl. But if I didn't, I will include a picture. But I should have. I hope I did. Because I had like took pictures for TikTok. But I don't know if I showed it for the vlog. I'm sorry. I'm just a girl. But yeah, so it is so very important to listen to God's commands. Excuse me. He tells us things as a form of preventative care. He is not just telling us certain things just so he can suck the fun out of everything. When he tells us that it is best to honor him by waiting till marriage, he's not saying that because he's like, oh, I just don't want my children to have any fun. He's doing that to protect us. It's so intimate to give yourself, to give your body up to someone else. And then when you turn to strangers because things don't work out, or you get into a volatile or maybe abusive relationship, you gave them this transaction, the biggest transaction, your body. You gave them you. And now you're left with remnants, with pieces of them. And it hurts. And so even with that, like with other things, when God is telling us, give this up, give up this sin, stop holding on, like it'll be so much better if you're in Christ. And we don't want to listen. And we don't want to hear him. And we want to do things our way. No, his commandments are preventative care. And we've seen time and time again in the Bible and in our own lives, if we just reflect, the crazy things that have happened when we don't listen to God. And so I just wanted to say all that because God has saved me from a lot of things, but God has also allowed me to go through a lot of things because he showed me in advance that I shouldn't do something, or I shouldn't go that way, or I shouldn't take the opportunity, and I did, and I had to learn my lesson. And so please don't let your life always be about not preventative care, sorry. And when I say preventative care, I just mean like caring for yourself enough to do things that are going to prevent harm from coming to you. That's what I'm talking about. But let your life be the life where you're able to say like, yeah, I messed up a couple times and I'm going to tell y'all how it happened, but learn from me, and so that you can give wisdom to others. Don't always be the example. Like if every single time you're the example and you're never the one giving out wisdom, if you're always the one that people point to because they're like, yeah, I ain't messed up like such and such, or you see how such and such did that and they ain't learned, and like they're going down a fool's path like Proverbs talks about, don't be that person. And then if you are, repent, turn around, and then teach others like, don't go that way. But yeah, I can kind of see my reflection in the back of my phone because I have it flipped, because cinematic mode back camera is elite every single time. So I always try to film in that one. And a lot of people ask me like, what camera do you use? iPhone. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max, so that's what I use. There was a while when I was like, I want to buy a camera. No, I didn't even own my phone at the time. Why would I buy a camera? I don't even own this camera that I have. So yeah, that was crazy. But I'm using this till the wheels fall off. Okay. But I can kind of see like my hair and stuff in the back of this. And so I wanted to finish by saying, I also noticed like, certain signs, like when you are taking care of something, when you are attentive to it, you can notice certain things. And that's how it is in my body. That's how it is with my health. And that's how it also is with my hair. And so that's how I noticed. But also when I would do cornrow styles and stuff, there would always be pieces of my hair that are sticking up. And I'm like, if I'm cornrowing, you're literally taking the strands and molding them and forming them into what you want. But my hair keeps sticking up. That is breakage. My hair was literally breaking off. So I'm gonna take this as my warning. I'm not gonna just wait and be like, nah, man. What if that's not the case? Even if I'm not deficient in those, I'm going to take doses that are appropriate, so that if I need to wean off of it and that's not the case and something else is, I will still be fine. I know I'm probably not getting enough iron anyways throughout my diet, if I'm just being real with you. So Yeah, I was supposed to be showered by now, and I've been talking for almost 20 minutes.
Good morning. Here's breakfast. Lost track of time. Something wrong with my getting sick. Something wrong with my getting sick.
And so I think I'm getting sick. Like,
Y'all, phase 1 is done. The hair is washed. But styling got on 45 minutes. I don't think I'll be going out. I know I need medicine. I know. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not feeling it. Whole time I'm washing my hair, I'm sneezing. Wash my hair, sneezing. Wash my hair, sneezing. Like, bro, what? I'm in a vulnerable state washing my hair. Hair all in my face, hair all over the shower, and I'm...
Achoo.
Achoo. Okay, but yeah, like, yo, I don't feel like doing this. I really don't. Like, I don't, but I know I have to get it done. Okay, let's see what we're looking like, because I know I talked to y'all about, like, how my hair is looking. I don't have any product in. I don't have any product in. So I want to go back to being really gentle with my hair. Like, normally I would just be doing it real quick. You know, I just be gentle with my hair, because clearly it's breaking. Even if it's not from the deficiencies, it's still breaking off. And then also, I'm going to detangle with the wide tooth comb instead of like this. This I'll use for like styling. So like I'll use this in a little, like the yellow wide tooth comb. I'm going to use that for detangling because it just works really well for me. I did not use my conditioner that I've been buying. So when I do research for like low porosity hair and all that stuff, I have bought some Aussie Moist conditioner. Now I, at one point in time, like in middle school, like when it was really trending, I bought the Aussie Moist 3-minute like deep conditioner one, and that one never gave me any issues. I actually love that one. But I already have a deep conditioner, so I didn't get that one. The one that I got is, because I wanted to try something new, but I got this one. And immediately upon using it, I realized this is kind of a thicker one. And for low porosity, you don't really want a lot of like thick products because they're probably gonna weigh down your hair. But I still got this, and I had heard like people saying like it's making their hair fall out and shed and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, like I haven't used that product, but I used their deep conditioner. I never had issues. And so today, like as I was getting ready to the shower and setting out all my products I'm going to use, I was like, wait a minute. If my hair is already in a vulnerable state and Aussie has like a current lawsuit going on, I was like, maybe it's just not the wisest. I'm not saying they're the worst product ever, but if I can't figure out what's causing this breakage, why would I use a product that I know has a lawsuit going on? So then I was like, oh, I was like, dang, I'm not gonna be able to use deep conditioner. But I was like, never mind, I have VO5. Because I also use like a lot of VO5 because it gives really great slip. Same thing with Aussie. Like I never had a problem with like the slip and stuff. And I did a closer look, and I'm so glad I did. It says there, focus. I don't think it's fixing. I can't see. Soy milk protein? Soy milk? One of these says soy milk protein. And so I'm like, dang, like I can't use that either because that's protein rich. Low porosity, I don't need a lot of protein. So this is what we're working with. Even now,
I can already tell. I'm not gonna pull my hair down or fluff or anything, and I am well aware that I have my hair in plaits. I get that. But even here, you can just kind of see like the density jump. Like, I can see it in my hair, and maybe it may seem like I'm overacting, but when you notice that something is not the same, I say take action. Like, I feel like you can kind of see it. So yeah, I'm gonna lock in that. Yeah, also like roots being like different textures in the ends. I know that's not completely uncommon with curly hair. Like, I'm aware of that, but still, like, this is not really normal for me. Like, even out of the plaits, like, why is it that I kind of have to like bunch my hair around a little bit for it to look even? Because like the density of the roots is not a problem, but then you get to the end. I see it. That's all that matters. It gets to the ends and it's like, oh, like, especially like here, I can kind of tell it's like, oh yeah, that kind of looks like it's starting the process of thinning out. And I'm glad that I'm not waiting to take action for the sake of being like, oh yeah, these are the results. See, it's really bad. I knew it. No, I'm just gonna start pretty early. And then yeah, this side's pretty much fine, which is crazy, but like this side is pretty consistent from what I can tell, but this side is not. Keep in mind, I also don't have my glasses on. It could just be yapping, but yeah. Okay, look at this side of the hair. Longer, kind of stringier, but still longer. This side of the hair, shorter, curlier, bouncier, healthy. My hair is breaking. I knew I wasn't crazy, but I can literally, like, come on now. I can just tell, because this is like, oh, it's such a bummer. It's literally such a bummer. Good morning, y'all. It is 10:39 a.m. I stretched my hair with forgot it was on. I stretched my hair with Old Reliable. Seriously, I said this in the Silk Press vlog, but I got this Infinity Pro by Conair for like $20 at Burlington years ago, and that has been the blow dryer I have used since forever. I've looked into different ones because, like, you know, you need a silk press, you need like a different blow dryer and all that stuff. She's gotten me through. She's got me through. And I don't even think it's the fact that it's by Conair or anything like that, and it could be, but just more so the techniques that I use this go around. My silk press is super silky. But yeah, my shrinkage on my hair was insane, and it's still gonna have a lot of shrinkage as well. Yeah, a couple inches worth of shrinkage. That's just how curly hair goes. But it's 10:40. I'm gonna read my word, get ready for the rest of the day, and then I plan on getting a smoothie bowl, and then I actually want to buy groceries. I've been eating out a lot, and there have just been too many times where I've spent money on food that was subpar, and so I'm just kind of getting irritated. Like, I could just cook it myself, or just at the very least keeping snacks in the house. Like, I can go out and get real meals from places, but like snacks, I think that's a good thing to just have in the house. Like, I want a yogurt bowl, or I'll want like Drizzlicious, or I want like chips to snack on sometimes, and I'm charged more, like, because the closest place sometimes like a convenience store or something like that. So those are things that I want to look into and buy today. Just quick and easy meals, because honestly I'm not really feeling like cooking a lot or doing anything. I still feel kind of like under the weather. I also am going to do some research on what supplements I need to be buying, and so we'll go from there. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to go out and go grocery shopping. I do need to figure out like what meals I want to do, but I'm probably gonna go to a Sprouts. There's a Whole Foods over here, but it's parking garage. There's a tomthumb over here, but it has parking garage. I am not a parking garage girl. I don't like it. I be feeling clamped up in there. You gotta turn through these little corners and stuff. It's not my cup of tea. If I have to do it, I will. But there's a Sprouts, so I'm just gonna go to Sprouts. And I'm also gonna get a smoothie bowl beforehand, because grocery shopping while you're hungry, I've learned my lesson. So yeah, come with me. Also, I don't know if y'all can see, I do have a, y'all can't even see that. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, y'all, these shoes are not comfortable by any means. I understand why someone gave them away to be thrifted, Like, I feel like I have to like grip, like literally like that, in order for them to fit when I'm walking. This is really good. It's the Wild Child. I like it. I just took out the coconut oil, but yeah. I just need them like 18. Oh. Okay. Got the iron. And then, so we're looking at for D3. I got a low dosage. I wonder if these really work. Like, blueberry. And they have like adaptogens. Wow. I did not know that Flow had pads. I thought it was just the app. Wow. Protein for ages. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Like, what? Turkey jerky? Like, what? Chicken and apple mini sticks? What is going on here? They have more. Okay, they have beef, bison, venison, chicken. Oh, okay. I redid my cart, so I got the drinks. These are the salty that I'll be getting. These are the sweet treats. I'm excited for that one. That one. I got my supplements. And then I'm gonna try these out too. Everything in this cart, for the most part, I've never tried before. I still need to get like fruits, maybe a vegetable, meat, etc. They have my favorites. Ooh, yogurt. Okay, these ones are on sale. Okay, y'all, secured the goods. I realized that I ended up getting the rosewater shampoo and then the honey miracle mask, but I still need to buy a gel for my hair. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Okay, y'all, it's 3:36 in the morning. I have literally been blowing my nose the entire morning.
Aww. I know I need medicine. I know.
I got up at like 1 something because I just couldn't go back to sleep, and I had to get a whole roll of tissue. The bag to dispose the tissues is somewhere on the floor. Every single time I sneeze, if you're a girl, you know, everything is coming out, and so that sucks. Being sick and already having heavy irregular periods, I'm literally shuffling between Mucinex, allergy medicine, pain medicine for my cramps, and then just my supplements that I started taking. I'm also really craving pizza and cinnamon rolls. So, yeah. Just wanted to update y'all. Oh my gosh. Like, literally, if I sneeze or something, like, I just feel like a gush, and I'm like, no. I'm laughing, but it's not funny, y'all. And like, I've been fighting for my life these past couple hours. I gotta keep tossing and turning, but I have to make sure like the pad isn't like shifting crazy because of the accident I had yesterday. And I'm like, oh my god, like, y'all pray for me, please.
Good morning, y'all. It's around like 1 o'clock. I'm currently in a meeting right now. We're waiting for everybody to get joined so we can discuss like summer employment and just different things like that. I did have a very rough morning this morning, so I woke up, I showed y'all like 1 something, and then I didn't go back to sleep until like 7 something. So there was a lot going on with that, but I made sure to eat some papaya. I tried to eat the seeds. I know they have a lot of fiber in them. Bitter. So I was like, I'm not doing that. And then I also had some shrimp scampi. It's by the brand Scott and John's. I liked it. To be frozen shrimp scampi, I liked it. So I had some of that as well. I'm a little hungry, but not like too hungry. So yeah, I've been making sure to drink water with electrolyte powder. It was my last one, but giving away that much mucus and like how much blood I'm losing on this cycle, I need to have my electrolytes. I've been making sure to stretch. I really didn't want to get up at all, but I knew I had this meeting, and so I was like, okay, let me put on some clothes. Nothing fancy. It's literally just the shirt that Aunt gave me and some shorts. But I washed my face, brushed my teeth, all that stuff. I opened up the blinds to let some light in. It smelled like a sick person lives here. So I was like, okay, hold up. Oh no, I'm not doing it. Okay. It smells like a sick person lives here, so like I disinfected the carpet and my covers and all that stuff, even though they've been washed. But yeah, and then today will be wash day because Aunt's parents should be coming in tomorrow, but we'll see because they're going from Cali to here. So I have to go out and like get them a gift or something, just as like a welcome to Texas gift. A lot happening, y'all. A lot happening. Alright, y'all, so it's 10:11 and I'm going to get McDonald's and then I'm gonna wash my hair. Pray for me, y'all. I need strength. Y'all, I just seen a rat so thick scurry across this McDonald's parking lot. I'm like, but okay. I'm getting a fish sandwich. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Somebody gonna say that's platypus meat. That's platypus meat. I haven't ate at McDonald's in forever, but McDonald's is quick and easy and only 4 minutes away. And when you're sick, it don't feel like going nowhere and tasting mucus every couple of seconds. McDonald's sounds darn good. I also have my little thing open. Oh, you could barely tell, but it's open just to get a little bit of that downtown Dallas air. Y'all, this is finna be so elite. Like, it's finna be so good. Well, can't see. Nothing new there, but out the shower, it is. Oh, my watch is dead. Okay. It's 11:53. So, I went in with my new products in this order: tgin, rosewater, hydrating shampoo. I'm doing that from memory because I can't see a thing. Shea Moisture, whatever this says. It's something with shea butter, that's all I know. Oh, deep moisturizing conditioner, raw shea. tginhoneymiraclemask. And then, am I missing something? The gel. So I told y'all earlier in the vlog, I really wanted the Camillerose gel, the $20 gel, and I can't find it anywhere. It's out of stock at all the places that like I want to go to. This is my leave-in conditioner. This is probably like my favorite of all time. All these products today, y'all, my hair literally felt so pillowy soft. I see a huge difference, and I was shedding less today in the shower. And so I do need to give this brush like another shot someday. I don't think I'll need it today because my hair is extremely defined right now, even with just the leave-in conditioner, and then I literally just put some argan oil in each section because my hair always feels silky soft with argan oil. But I need to try this brush at some point. And then also this cosmology brush. I need to retry this because right now I've just been sticking with this Y2 comb. It gets the job done. Detangling today was extremely easy. But yeah, I need to try this brush again because the products I was using and my deficiency and stuff, like it really was just causing like protein overload, which is causing my hair to be super brittle and dry, and my hair would not feel soft until I put the leave-in conditioner in. My hair had to be drenched in order for that to happen. Like, y'all, I genuinely had no clue. My hair was going through it. Like, my hair was fighting for its life. But let's get into it. She's been struggling. Okay, this how my hair is looking. And this section, the back look is really, like, I have a lot of problems with this section. And I don't need to, like, re-detangle my hair. My hair is very, it's detangled. I'm a little scared because last time I used the Eco Style gel, but I'm not using gel this time, just mousse. So we'll see how this turns out.
What's your name, Goodbird? Do you have an ID on you as well? Let's talk about it. What's that?
Not really gonna play with my hair right now.
What was the last one? We're investigating the possibility of a fraud.
I have a sneaky hunch that the reason why my order kept getting canceled is because God was looking out for me. I don't need the gel. The gel is probably bomb. But the mousse on its own,
Like I said, regular report, everyone's information.
slaying this low porosity. Low porosity who? She's here. And she's soaking this nutrients up. And you know what else? We need to soak up God's nutrients. All that love that he constantly pours into us, telling us to just come home, telling us to leave the world,
My name's Eric.
come back
I work at
to a loving Father.
at Checker for 2 years, but been in the startup space for 15.
There's a commission song that's like talking about what I'm talking about. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
We were getting all
I only detangle my hair once. I don't detangle my hair before I get in the shower. There's no need for me to. And when my curls are dry, it depends. They can border like 3C, 4A. Like, y'all saw earlier in the vlog, I have more like tight coils. So it just depends. And then also my hair is not the healthiest right now. So unfortunately can't really go based off of that. But give my girl some time. Give my hair some time. She's gonna bounce back.
Doesn't matter. You heard her pick her up. So you're not gonna tell her to pick her up?
Released with a scheduled court date.
No, we're not really sorry. We're just waiting. That's all right. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Are you kidding me? Kidding me? Stop! No, stop!
We're gonna wait. I already told you what you're being charged
What
with.
exactly was it? We're disorderly? What the?
Okay, we'll see how this goes over the next couple days. I'm scared. But it is 12:29. God, please, please, Lord. Let the hair eat. Please let the hair eat. Oh, let the hair eat.
Good morning, y'all. I have no idea what time it is. I forgot to charge my watch last night. My hair is like semi-stretched. I did like the banding method where you literally just section off your hair and band each section. But I was like, wait, the key to growing your hair is low tension. And those bands were super tight at my roots. So I was like, no. So it did stretch my hair out literally just a little bit from that. And I also don't always want to have to pick up a blow dryer to stretch out my hair. So I'm trying to figure out what to do because I'm trying to learn that even my hair shrunken is still beautiful. My hair doesn't always have to be stretched. So it's my current dilemma, but it should be closer to like 11 something. But yeah, the curls look pretty good. They look really nice. So I love that for me. Okay. Bless me. I can make my bed. Y'all, that's what I was sleeping on. The shirt Aunt gave me because my bonnet was still wet. Bam, make the bed, charge that, get ready for the day.
A lot of mucus in here, and like I said, my throat is like fighting for its life. But yeah, I'm going to get ready for the day, like brush my teeth, all that stuff. Since I'm done with Ephesians, I think I'm gonna go to Colossians. I love Colossians. Colossians and Galatians are two, like I keep in my back pocket. Oh, and James. Like if I just need something quick to read. Meaning like I don't know what I'm gonna read in the Bible, I'll pick those. But yeah, so my little stash is very, very elite. I am still thinking about the gel. I'm kind of deciding whether or not I want to do it or if I just want to shingle my roots more. Do y'all hear that noise? Can y'all see me? Okay, y'all. I'm moisturized, all the things. There's like a little pimple coming in right there, and I'm like, girl. And also, if you see my face up close, that's when you can tell like I have like different spots and stuff on my face. That's glitter, but like you can see the different spots and things like that on my face and my mustache. But okay, got all that handled. I was gonna take summer classes, but I'm dropping them because I was gonna take 2 because that's considered part-time for summer, and like that's what FAFSA would cover. I was only able to take 1 because they didn't have an instructor for the other. And then today I got an email, like I prayed yesterday and then I got an email today, and it was saying like today's the last day to drop without like any academic or financial like recompense or like consequences. And so I was like, oh, I'm dropping that class today, so I'll just be focused on working this semester. And I was also stressed yesterday about finances, but all of that will be handled as well. And so that's just like a little reminder. It's not a little reminder, it's a huge reminder. Before you do a lot of this, talking to other people, talking about I'm stressed and all this is going on, and pray to God first. And I learned that firsthand this weekend. Me and Milan had learned that this weekend in our friendship. Like, we don't need to be babbling to each other before we talk to God first. That's literally ridiculous. And that's how you start making like idols out of people, or you start worshiping them more. Well, you shouldn't be worshiping anybody, but like you worship them but not God. You go to them first but not God. Like, no. But yeah, curls, it's popping. Again, I'm not used to like my hair being this shrunk. I know it's healthy, but I'm not used to it. And then shout out to Grandma Sharon. This is my father's mother. She got me this necklace a while back, so I love wearing it. Okay, I'm making lunch. I'm actually scared to like cut macaroni, but I think I heard of this one had good reviews. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna have this. Chobani's always really good, and then a sparkling water, and I'm gonna cut up one of these in there, and I'll also probably have like that, some of the papaya, and then probably some of the mochi too. Okay, so this is how this is ending up looking. It doesn't look the most appealing, but I feel like it'll be really good, especially with the smoked sausage in there. That's cute. That's what Tom Thumb looked like. Okay, here we go again, because I'm not with my man. Y'all, I literally just made a clip saying I miss my man. Like, I wish my man was here so that I would be able to, like, you know, have somebody put my gas for me, because Aunt does it every time. Then I mind my business. I make sure that I stay outside because I want to make sure that I could watch my pump while I'm out here by myself. It doesn't matter if it's daylight or not. This man, I hear a man in the back talking, and I'm like, ain't no way he talking to me. This man gonna repeat himself 3 times. He said, truth be told, ma'am, he said, I didn't even need nothing. Like, I didn't even need to come inside the store because I'm at Tom Thumb Express, their little convenience store. He was like, truth be told, I didn't even need to come in here. I just wanted to see about you. I said, huh? Like, literally, this is the face I made. And he laughed a little bit. He said, truth be told, ma'am, he said, I ain't even need nothing. He was like, you know, I just wanted to see about you. I said, oh, okay. Because what made you say that, sir? You telling me you parked at a pump, didn't even need something, went into the store, I'm assuming when I went into the store, and you just waited? He's gone now, thank God, but like, that's scary.
And then the boldness to even say something like that, you are going to jail. And the s'mores. Do them between these two. Complete. I don't want to talk about how much I just spent, but I should have groceries like for the next 3 or so weeks, minus maybe like I need to pick up like some fruits and stuff, but I should be good. I might eat out like 3 times or so, but yeah, I have enough for that. I feel like such a big girl. Like I know I've already done like grocery shopping and stuff, but especially since like I'm not in school right now, technically, it just is like, man, like I really got to get my own groceries. There's no meal plan and stuff. And so this is really nice. I went to Tom Thumb. I saved like $26, which is great. I always over calculate when I spend, and I will always recommend people do that. If something is $100, you need to put aside like $110. The bigger the item, the bigger the price. And so I had budgeted it to be like way higher than what I thought it was, so that way when I got to the cash register, I'm a little shocked. Not really, but like I always add like 50 cents to each item that I'm getting, and I round up. So yeah, I think I still have time to stop by and get what else I need to get, so we'll see about that. Okay y'all, so they have a whole parking garage. Y'all know my beef with parking garages, but finna go get Aunt's parents presents. I can finally see it. I was like down there. It's so pretty in here. Oh, I think this is the one. This is very overwhelming, so I'm just gonna make this pizza that I got, heat it up tomorrow for leftovers if I'm back in time. Perfect. Good morning, y'all. It's like 7 o'clock. Oh, I have like a 2-hour, 30-minute drive ahead of me. Yeah, so today's the day that I'm meeting Aunt's parents. I kind of feel like I did too much. Like, I wasn't really nervous up until like I put this outfit on. So I have on this like strawberry dress, and then my shoes. I have to wipe them off, but they're white platforms. So recently I've been trying to like wear dresses more and just wear more things that kind of fit my style. I saw this dress in the store and immediately I had to buy it. Like, I had to buy it. My ponytail, I'm actually gonna split it into 2 because I don't want to get a headache. But yeah, I was debating like should I wear my hair down because it was. Give me a second. It was down this morning, and that is how I was like, I'm gonna wear my hair like that. Like, I'm just gonna wear it down. But I don't think I want to. I think I like. This is cute. It's cute, don't get me wrong. But I liked my puff, so I'm gonna stick with the, okay, no, these are the, I can't stand these things. I don't even know what they're for. Like, I tried to fit my arm through them before, and they don't fit. So why are y'all here? I know that if I keep talking to y'all, I'm not gonna get anything done. So I will see y'all later. Okay, I ended up coming back because I needed my compression socks. They always help with my journey, like when I'm driving, and my Crocs. So I'll just carry these with me. I am currently walking because, you know, being downtown, you gotta walk everywhere to get where you want to go. So I parked. Now I'm walking there. It's gonna probably be like a 5 or so minute walk. It's 11:17, so we'll see. Is that even on? Yeah, it's tiny, but okay. Y'all, I don't be feeling like a real person whenever I walk in downtown because it just be so much going on. Time to go. Okay, I got her order. It's 11:22, so yeah. I'm literally in a city called Carl's Corner. Who is Carl? And why is this his corner? I'm this much confused because...
Hey y'all, this is your boy SM Hines, none of Smines. No, I'm just playing. That's like my YouTube name, but it's your boy Anthony. Just here to let y'all know that I had a great time with the Red today. We had a great time. We're here in Killeen, Texas, here with my family, here with my mom, my dad, here with her. I'm here with my twin sister, and I'm here with my aunties and uncles, and my brother and my sister-in-law. And everyone's good. Everyone's good. Everyone's been doing good. God is good. I can't complain. It's kind of like awkward how like holding this camera. I don't know how Ray does this. It's like weird to like I don't know how to keep it straight. And then when I walk around, it's like, okay, like this is like the view, but the sun is beaming in my face. But yeah, I had an orange spider like on the top of my head, and I was swinging. I was like, man, I don't know where it is, but all right. So we'll just stay right here. Hope you guys been doing well. Hope you guys been taking in the messages that Araya has been giving you and things of that nature. And yeah, y'all have a blessed day. I hope you guys been enjoying the videos that she's been giving y'all, because she's really taking the time. She's really taking the time to pour into y'all, and she really loves doing it as well. So for the ones who are tuning in all the time, thank you. And yeah, God bless y'all.
I gotta pump my own gas again. But it's Buccees. Oh wait, I don't know why I put 20. I think I only needed like 15. But oh yeah, 237. Oh Lord. Okay, let me stop here. That's bad gas. It's definitely. Y'all look at the squirrels. Oh, there go the other one. He just looking at me. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, that one too. I might get attacked. I don't know, but they're cute. I got my little tent set up. It took me 7 minutes and I wanted to give up, but I didn't. So shout out to and top for that. My feet are getting dirty, but we got it done. The only thing that's missing is a fan, y'all. I wish I would have had my mini fan. I would have been unstoppable, but this is a little area that I'm in at the park. Just got back from church. Just gonna sit, edit, meditate, all the things. More starting to come. Good morning, y'all. It is 9:35 a.m. So I am gonna be ending the vlog. So I just want to talk to y'all about how I'm doing so far, like with progress, with content creation, and all the things. So as far as progress with content creation, I'm doing good. I didn't post yesterday, so I went from like saying, okay, I'm only gonna post like 2 to 3 times a week on TikTok and then just a weekly vlog, to me deciding to be like, okay, you know what, I actually am gonna post 4 times a week on TikTok and then do a weekly vlog, to I'm gonna post 5 to 6 times a week on TikTok and do a weekly vlog. So I have been doing good with that on TikTok, and I've also incorporated like posting on YouTube Shorts, and also incorporating posting on Instagram Reels, and like posting on my stories as well. So I've been doing really good with that. With weekly vlogs, I haven't been doing the best with like spreading out my editing content. So like, for example, there's a weekly vlog that I have to upload today, but it's not edited. And that's like 2 hours worth of film that I have to like sit and listen through because I like to talk a lot. And so I just want to make sure that everything is like good and clear with that. So I know I have to like make sure that that's good and like all that stuff is great. Hold up, wait a minute. Is this even, I can't tell. Is this, pause, because I hope this was recording me. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Oopsie, y'all. I've had too many times where I literally would set up the phone to record and then like it was flipped the other way, like on accident or something. And so like you can hear me talking, but it's like, it's just like my windshield of the car. Anyways, so I've been doing really good with that. But like Aunt did buy me a tent that I have in the back. Him and Tabitha bought me so many great things. A sunset lamp as well. My old roommate Kinsey had a sunset lamp. And now I have one. And like when me and Aunt first started talking like back at his house, he had like a little astronaut sunset lamp, and so they got me one. And then also I have like a cute little teacup set, and it's like iridescent, which I feel like is really cute as well. And then twin snakes, but I smashed the twin snakes on the drive yesterday. And I'm telling y'all, with me learning how to do cruise control, impeccable. Like I love my car. Oh Lord, I love my car so much. Like learning how to do cruise control for long drives is like, I'm elite now. Like I was already driving like upwards of 16 hours. Like that's the longest I've driven in a week. No, I'm goated now. The heated seats in the car, like the fact that I can open up the roof if I want to. The car tells me if I accidentally leave the headlights on and turn off the keys, it'll start flashing. It has the red like beeping indicator for the safety feature. It'll put the steering wheel in lock if it feels like someone's trying to like break in or something. I love things like that. And so I really love this car. I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. But yeah, so as far as content creation, I'm doing good. As far as washing my hair, like the past week or 2 weeks, I've been more intentional about like keeping up with my schedule, which is great as well. And I am going to keep working on techniques because I know that I am struggling a little bit as far as like how to tie up my hair and like how to really do a wash and go in a good way. So there's that. I'm going through my clothes finally because I haven't like moved in all the way yet, but I'm going through like all my clothes and stuff. There was so much mold on them. I didn't record any of I recorded a little smidge. Like you could see how much humidity was like caked up in those jars or those tubs. Terrible. So I've had to like go in with so many different disinfectant and cleaning solutions and odor controls when I'm washing the clothes, because y'all, those clothes are just sitting. And so I'm going to take this as a time to wash all of them, and then I'm going to go through what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. And for the most part, my rule is if it doesn't have at least 50% cotton, I'm not keeping it. And then eventually, unless it's like a keepsake item like a hoodie that a friend or somebody gave me, I'm just gonna like get to the point where I only have like 70% cotton items or 70% linen items, and then from there I actually want to go to like 100% cotton, or like in the 90s, like 92% cotton, 8% rayon or something like that. That's my goal and like kind of what I want to go toward. So I'm really looking forward to that. Church was amazing as always. It was really nice getting to talk to people today. I've been emotional like yesterday and today, and so it just felt really nice to be able to like be hugged by people and to speak to people today. Like that's always so refreshing, and with me being more introverted, I don't always realize that that's what I need, but it feels so good just for someone to give you a hug whenever you want to break down. So that's really good. And there's that. Trying to see if I'm missing anything else. Oh duh, meeting his family yesterday. It was really nice. I've talked to Aunt's parents and his siblings before, like on FaceTime and Zoom calls, so I already was kind of eased into it. But one, I didn't think I was gonna meet them this quick. Like I didn't think I was gonna meet them until like a while later. So it was just kind of shocking to me that that even happened. And then like just meeting them in person, it was nice. Like I didn't feel intimidated or anything like that. It was also cool because I was able to like meet a lot of like his, I think he said his aunts and uncles, and then nieces and nephews. Yeah, so that was really cool as well, and just something like I like really appreciated. And so I just thought that was very cool. Like I enjoyed it yesterday. I need to stop saying very, very cool and just lock in. But I really did enjoy it yesterday. I loved spending time with it. I wish I had more time, as always. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I pray that you have a blessed day. Thank y'all for coming to the vlog. I know I need to start doing vlog intros and stuff like that. Because I do just be jumping in. And it's like, girl, slow down. Slow down. And I need to add tags into my stuff as well. Like, Araya, what are you doing? But yeah, I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed week. And thank you for watching my vlog.